The time indicator now on website leaderboards lasts for 2 hours before converting to actual time. There were once 11 players in the top 10 when Sadaros achieved rank number 0 in July 2008. Bancho broke 3,000 simultaneous online users on January 22, 2011, resulting in a server crash. There's a singular missing pixel in the song select menu. Completely unplayable game. Project Unreality by Ketchup is the only example on OS where the host of a map set didn't actually map any of the difficulties because he composed the song himself. Half time is exactly half the speed of double time, not regular time. Andrew Tang, aka Penguin GM1, is a chess grandmaster known for his incredible speed in online bullet chess. He plays OS and is currently a 5-digit, peaking at 17k in 2021. Andrea speed-ranked a map submitted by his girlfriend created for his birthday in 2013, resulting in the map getting unranked. While speed ranking has been normalized now and people compete for the fastest possible ranking time, this was during an era where speed ranking was viewed as a grave offense. It was re-ranked a week later after receiving a lot of mods. Adam QS was one of the greatest reading and old map players of all time, who infamously removed himself from the game by having OS staff completely wipe his account. Despite this, he had a verifiable multi-account called Tomek Zaborek, which is now banned. Profile titles are white by default. If you have a profile title and then are given a colored role within the game, the profile title will be changed to that color. For example, Fiery Rage has the title Former OS Champion, but it appears purple because of his role as a Beatmap nominator at the time of writing. Closely related, there are a handful of special users with multiple titles, which are indicated with a slash. These titles can also be colored. You are prohibited from changing your username to the name of any current or former number 1 player. However, this only applies to the username they had when they achieved number 1. If they change their name at any point and then reverted it, those usernames are fair game. If you try to change to your current username, you get a small Easter egg of a message preventing you from doing so. There are a bunch of maps with missnap notes that have stayed in ranked, such as this note on an Akitoshi normal difficulty from 2017. The most underground example that I've hardly seen anyone talk about is this missnapped slider end on Scarlet Rose. Although not a missnap, a funny example of mistakes staying ranked is Maxwell Demon incorrectly spelling euphoric on his ranked map set from 2007, giving us Erfoic field. The leaderboard of this map was never reset after moving from qualified to ranked, despite the map being ranked in 2020. P4905 has a score on the map set 6 days prior to the ranked date that still awards PP and can be found on the leaderboard. The semi-famous 2011 map by Shinzen, Gensu no Satellite, was actually a repurposed beatmap submission and was originally uploaded as Selena Gomez, Everything Is Not What It Seems. Horamachi Clover wins the award for song with the most number of ranked map sets, with a staggering 40 sets including all game modes and remixes. The second most is Chikato Chika Chika, and it isn't even close, clocking in at 20 sets. Peppy once commented on an 18+ image of Pippi posted to the subreddit. I cannot show the image itself for obvious reasons. Playing Scorvy 2 is not supposed to add to any of your profile statistics, but actually adds to your monthly play count and your map-specific play count at the time of writing. An integral part of the ranking criteria for maps is having a preview point. If you don't place one, the default preview point for a song is taken from exactly 40% into the map's MP3. White Cat was ranked number 1 on OS, Global Elite on CSGO, and Grand Champion on Rocket League simultaneously. In a similar vein, multiple professional esports players from other games have played OS, such as Effect from Overwatch and 10Z from Counter-Strike. An approved Cyril Petin map from 2008 doesn't award the SR pass and FC medals if converted to OS Taiko. This is oddly hard-coded into the game, as shown by the GitHub repository. Guinea Pig Bridge was a song popularized in the OS community by Sotarks' ranked set in 2019. The song was originally composed as an advertisement for Nagasaki Biopark in Japan and is over 10 years old. Sadly, the life expectancy of a guinea pig is only 5 to 8 years, meaning that it's likely all the guinea pigs in the OS background and music video are dead. There's a silver lining though. If any of my viewers live in Western Japan and want to see the descendants of those guinea pigs, the bridge featured in the video is on display in the park every day at 4:30 p.m. in Pet Animal World. Cookiezi and Wobwolf Wolf are the only 2 players in the game who have achieved number 1 in every ranking system. The foundations of the current PP system, PPV2, were developed by a user named Tom94 back in 2012. The ranking system that came before it, PPV1, used the leaderboard placement and age of a score to determine the amount of performance to give. This meant top players didn't have to be the best mechanically, but simply the best at achieving top scores on popular maps, which could mean sniping everyone using flashlight on a hard difficulty. Tom94 created a system, affectionately named Tom Points, that was shortened to OSTP, which judged aim, speed, and accuracy per play. Summing all of these values together garnered the total TP for the play. It was viewed as the de facto leaderboard for determining player skill and rankings until PPV2 was released in April 2014. What's immensely impressive is that Tom94, whose real name is Thomas Mueller, has gone on to earn a PhD in information sciences and now works as a principal research scientist at NVIDIA. He is one of the most accomplished people OS has ever seen, and we are incredibly fortunate for his groundbreaking work with the performance system. As an endearing touch, Tom mentions the OSTP system in the bio of his personal website. Laser mistakenly had square hitboxes for circles due to a technical oversight. This was quickly resolved after someone noticed circles were a bit too lenient and posted it on the subreddit. 2 maps created by Loganer in 2007 used to be ranked, but were unranked in early 2009 as the maps contained 2B elements that made the map impossible to FC in later versions of OS. 2 button elements, shortened to 2B, are objects that overlap in the editor timeline and force players to click 2 buttons simultaneously. Objects are not allowed to do this in any ranked map. While dense, fast streams may feel like they require 2 buttons to play, no objects overlap with each other and are possible with 1 button if you have a jackhammer of a finger. The longest single combo in a map can be found in Goodbye for Good mapped by Depiforce, with an 864 combo chain and only 1 new combo in the entire map. Cookiesi's Freedom Dive 4 Dimensions play was originally 800 pp when it was set, yet multiple reworks after the fact pushed the play above 900 pp. If you count it as the first, in quotes, 900 pp score, the gap between this score and the first actual 900 pp score, Carthy's Honesty Hidden Hard Rock FC, is exactly 727 days. Some celestial intervention must have occurred there. When the map Amoy, Ni William by Yales, was first qualified, the difficulty names were 1 lower than what they should have been. Instead of changing the spread, Frostmorn, a quality assurance team member at the time, suggested simply bumping each difficulty name up by 1 level. The easy was renamed to normal, normal renamed to hard, hard to insane, and insane to extra. However, the difficulty renaming scheme broke the map when it was requalified, and OS was awarding PP values based on the old naming scheme. This meant the hard was awarding PP as if the insane difficulty was played because it was labeled as hard before. It was fixed fairly quickly, but it was a slightly less well-known watercolor incident. A map with only a single spinner was approved in 2009. It was a cut version of Evan Polka with a difficulty named Spinner Madness that unfortunately can no longer be downloaded. The shortest ranked map is Survival Dance No No Cry More by Echo, ranked in October 2007 and clocking in at a swift 14 seconds of drain time. It's Peppy's most played map and has some strange lore associated with it. In April 2024, a random multi-account uploaded a nearly exact replica of Echo's ranked OS file, with the only differences being the website ID and the creator name within the file. It's unknown how this was done. You can navigate to the map by downloading the 2007 version, changing the leaderboard to local ranking, opening Echo's map in the editor, and then exiting back out to the song select menu. The interface will update with a question mark in the top left, and opening the map on the website will direct you to the 2024 fake map set. While this is already one of the most mysterious beatmap submissions of all time, it gets even stranger visiting their profile. They only have 2 top plays, 1 score on Survival Dance and a 2nd score on a song titled Good Luck with a difficulty named Goodbye. Additionally, they have only ever been added by 1 other user. Perhaps an OS detective will be able to solve this mystery someday. I want to give a massive thank you to everyone shown on screen for providing their useless knowledge in the Reddit thread I made for this video. This video would not have been possible without you all. If you have any other pieces of useless information, comment down below. Thanks for watching.